Hey everybody, hope everybody's having a good afternoon this Friday. I just wanted to kind of get on here and say hey to everybody, and I wanted to do a video on something that's kind of, I'll be honest, things are getting out of control with it, but more and more people lie about things, and they get on TikTok and Facebook and YouTube and all that, and they lie just to get likes and views and things like that. And I get it. Everybody's trying to get paid off TikTok or YouTube or whatever. And some are successful, some are not. I'm not that successful at this. I get on here because I like to rant once in a while. But hey, if I got lucky, I get lucky. But all aside, why do people keep telling all these lies? And I know a bunch of y'all are fixing to come at me. Oh, cops lie, blah, 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 blah. Well, here's my thought on all of that. And I'm going to sum it up by telling you that I think legislation should create and pass law that lying, spreading misinformation should be a first-degree felony. Let's go right to the top with it. Because a lot of people have no integrity, no morals, no values, no ethics, none of that. So I think it should be a felony. Because let's look at it from all the way around in aspects of it, okay? What if you're the person somebody's being lied on, that you're spreading the misinformation? What punishment should happen to you? Because what if you go and say that this guy that you've been dating for 2 months, you're now pregnant by, and you want him to pay you child support, knowing that you're sleeping with 4 other guys. But he got the best job. He can offer you the more money. He can offer you different things because he makes the most money. So you directly go after him. And it takes this man 2-3 years to find out that's not his child even, but now he loves that child. He's been a part of their life. He's paying you child support. Now what? When he does find out, it crushes him to a point I couldn't even fathom how I would feel. But I know that you alone should be punished to the max for telling that lie. I see videos on here all the time. These guys going to court, been paying child support for 5-6 years, and they find out that they're not even the dad, that they're not the true father to that child, and they've been paying child support all this time. They're not going to get any money back. They've been paying for somebody else's child. How bad is that? Let's do one better. Let's look at media, okay? Now, this is a career. This is a career that these people went to school for, journalism. They went to school for, they got certified, they did everything they were supposed to do, learned how to do it. Yet now, the ones that are in there can't tell you the truth. They lie through their teeth so much, they start to believe their own crap because they're giving us misinformation. And we know it all is true. But let's even go further. There was a state trooper here in Texas. This happened several years ago. He arrested a female for DWI, for driving while intoxicated. And he gets her to the jail. And she files a complaint, said that he sexually assaulted her. You know how that could have ruined that trooper's life? But he was smart. He had his body cam on. Right here's mine. He had his body camera on and his in-car camera, which had back seat camera the whole time. He got lucky because had it been one of the officers that turns their stuff off when they transport, which I might have running the whole time because of ignorance like this. But that female faced no charges, because it's simply a Class B misdemeanor for you to file a false report to a police officer. Class B. Don't do it again. That's the punishment. No. You should sit your ass in prison for doing that, because you cost somebody their life all over a lie. All over a lie. You have no morals, no integrity, no values, no nothing. Yet you go around and you lie on people for your own benefit, to keep you out of trouble. Guys, something's got to break. The amount of lies that's told. I mean, even on here, I see so many TikTokers and YouTubers get on here. How the hell do y'all even sleep at night? Seriously. Some of the crap you put on here, are you kidding? All for some views? To hope to get a video that goes viral. Really? You're that bad off that you got to tell the lies. But again, can't fix people. And it's only going to continue to get worse and worse and worse. You should pay for your crime that you've committed. I don't know what else to tell you, but it pisses me off to no end when people lie. I've been lucky. I've had people come in and file false complaints, and luckily, that right there has saved my ass every single time. Every time. But nothing happens to them when they do it. And I know you loudmouth people are going to get on here. The ones of you that, oh, cops lie all the time. Go ahead. Because you're one of them that I'm talking about. You're exactly one of them. Now, if a cop gets on here and plants evidence and lies and tries to get you in trouble, I'm all for charging him with every single thing you can get on him. Because that's an officer I'd just assume not work with. Because I can't stand when cops, and I'm going to do a video on some of this later on, but guys, I'm telling you, every single one of us should pay if all we're doing is getting on and lying about things. Because every one of our decisions, every one of our choices has consequences, and it affects somebody somewhere. The person you're lying on doesn't deserve what you're trying to do. And it costs people. It could cost them their jobs merely because you told a lie. And you knew it was a lie. We have got to fix all of this, because without there being consequences to our actions, and that's what's happening, criminals are winning. Because in my opinion, that's who's running shit. And it's got to stop. You guys, do me a favor. Like and share the video. But tell me what you think. Should lying be a felony? We need to start pushing that. Force legislation to create law that says if you lie, and make sure there's no gray area in the law, because that's part of the problem too with our laws. They add in, and of course it's lawyers writing the law. That's a whole nother story. Y'all get on there, you write these laws, and you leave the gray area so you can get your client off on a technicality. Awesome. Even though they did the crime, they don't need to do the time in your book. Enough's enough. It's time we start treating people with 150% respect for one another. Honesty, truth, it all matters. And if you think it don't, you're part of the problem. Guys, I'm sorry. One of these rant videos, just thought I'd pass it on and share my thoughts. I love you all. Y'all have a great day. Hope your weekend goes well. Talk later.